Alright, the first genetic mutation that we're going to talk about is the Enigma. The Enigma supposedly popped out of Mark Bell's collection in 2006. The Enigma basically takes the pattern and messes with it quite a bit. It also can be considered an enhancer. These guys are kind of going crazy here. We're actually going to put one of them outside the box. These two are as normal enigmas as I could find. These guys are actually double het for radar enigmas. But these guys, basically the Enigma is just that. It messes with the eyes, it messes with the pigmentation, and there also is some drawbacks with the Enigma. That they kind of, in a way, act like a spider ball python, which hopefully one of these animals I'll be able to show you a little bit better what that actually entails. Like I said, these guys are just normal enigmas. I'm going to go through and show you some different genetic mutations of the Enigma and try to show you a little bit of the spinning / head tilting that they do. So these guys right here are your basic Enigma before you add anything else into it. These guys are just, I mean, it's basically, it takes the pattern and fades it into itself. Usually they have no real pattern on the tail as well, and the eyes look a little bit different. But these guys, like I said, are just normal enigmas. The next one that we're going to show you is a tangerine dorsal stripe enigma. That's actually a Tremper albino as well. So this is a Tremper tangerine enigma with a dorsal stripe. This guy's a male. He's one of the first ones that I've actually produced out of the line. I don't know if I can focus in on the eyes without them moving too much. The eyes are a deeper red than a regular Tremper albino eye. But that is our basic building block Tremper albino that is used with some coloration. Our next animal that I'm going to show you is an Enigma patternless. Almost all white. We have hatched out some with a deeper yellow coloration. This guy is a male. He's not doing the circling right now that some of them actually do, or the head tilting. But the next one that we get to, I'll actually show you a little bit more of that. But again, this is a patternless Tremper Enigma. We also have the Rainwater version of it as well, but I just picked out the Tremper one just to keep it a little bit more consistent. The next animal that I'm going to show you is a Rainwater Enigma. This guy is actually just kind of a pet to the collection at this point because of its Enigma issues. This guy, believe it or not, is about half the size that it should be, and this guy is about 1.5 years old. I'm going to see if he'll do some of the spinning motion and head tilting. Basically, it looks like it's caused by stress. As you can see, he's starting to circle a little bit, but we'll see if he can. He'll do some more of the head tilting. As you can see, like the head kind of moving around there. This is a normal thing that happens with the enigmas. Whenever they're stressed, they almost start to. I'm going to see if I can stress it a little bit here. See the spinning motion that they do make, walking in circles, if you will. They also do a little bit of the stargazing. Like I said, this one is one of our special animals that basically is just going to stay here unless one of my friends want him, because this guy should not be used in any breeding projects. Just to try to clean up the Enigma, but as you can see, when they're stressed, they spin a little bit, which he's going to go back in. The next one I'm going to show you is actually has a lot of different genetics into this animal that I will explain. This guy, or actually girl I should say, is actually a Snowbell Enigma with the eclipse trait in it as well. So this is actually a genetic, like, crazy animal. So it actually is a snow radar enigma. We've coined these guys stealths, but I don't know if there's any more in the world right now. We produced 3 of them this year. They're a really, really awesome animal, and it just shows the different genetics that you can put into one animal. As I said again, this guy is a Snow Enigma radar, which the radar is the Bell version of an eclipse, if you will. So this guy is showing the dominant trait of the Enigma, the co-dominant trait of the Snow, the believed to be a recessive, but I'll get into it, eclipse gene, and the recessive albino gene of the Bell albino. That was a stealth, if you will. The next 2 animals that I'm going to show you are actually a male and a female, what are called bees, which it's just an acronym. Basically, it means black-eyed enigma. It's basically an eclipse enigma that is showing both traits, if you will. This guy actually has the traditional white nose and blue spot on the head that a lot of eclipses do have with the white legs. These guys actually do have solid black eyes as well. This is a male and a female of them. They actually look better whenever they're babies. As they get a little bit older, their color starts to fade out, and it's actually pretty hard to distinguish these guys between the MAC version of the same thing because of the color fading out in them, which it does happen in some enigmas. Actually, this bee's doing a little bit of the stargazing stuff as well. As you can see, she kind of turns her head weird and does the spinning thing as well. But this is a B, which the B stands for black-eyed enigma. It's basically an enigma eclipse. The next animal that I'm going to show you is the infamous, I guess, now known as black hole. The black hole is basically a snow bee, if you will. So it is the codominant snow trait plus the dominant enigma trait plus the eclipse gene in it as well, which I might be able to show you the eye. You can see the pigmentation in the eye. It's actually a snake-eyed animal, which makes it look even cooler. So this is a snake-eyed black hole, which again is a codominant snow enigma eclipse, and we just shortened it to black hole. The next animal that I'm going to show you is what you get whenever you add the albino trait to the bee. This is a nova. The nova is basically a raptor enigma, which it's basically 3 different genetic traits. It's the eye pigmentation, which is known as being eclipsed or eclipse-eyed, the Tremper albino gene, and the enigma gene. So it's a dominant enigma, a recessive, if you will, eye trait, and the Tremper albino trait all in one animal. And again, this is a nova. The next step from the nova is our big boy that I'm going to show you. This was actually the first of its kind ever produced. This is a dream sickle. The dream sickle is basically 4 different traits in one animal. It is a snow and a raptor, which the raptor is the Tremper eclipse, basically, and the enigma trait all in one animal as well. The last animal that I'm going to show you, and I think I'm going to run out of time for the tape here, is a supernova, which is basically a super snow raptor enigma, which is just takes the snow form and add the super to it.